Marcus Fenix's family was never really expanded upon in the Gears of War games, apart from us finally seeing his father, Adam Fenix, in Gears 3, which, sadly, their reunion didn't last very long before Adam sacrificed himself for humanity. However, Marcus's mother was never seen in the games, but her story and fate is explained in the novels. As always, I'm your host Abz, and here is Marcus Fenix's mother in Gears of War lore. We begin in the 62nd year of the Pendulum Wars, where Marcus was almost 5 years old, and his father, Adam Fenix, was preparing to be deployed to the Cognation of Kashkur. Marcus was now at an age where he could understand where his father was going, and thus, he became quite upset whenever the deployment date drew closer. Adam wanted to make peace with his son before deploying, but just before this, he visited his wife Elaine, who was in her study. She asked him if he had ever heard the Romilly story as a child. This was basically a Tyran legend of a six-legged demon that took a young girl into the Hollow. Elaine believed that she had discovered this six-legged demon's closest living relative. She told Adam that originally she thought she had found dead rock shrews, which were basically mole-like creatures from the Hollow, but after she was able to dissect the creatures, it became apparent that it was something else entirely. Having vestigial legs like the creatures from Romilly. She had discovered these near the Hollow whilst walking with Marcus, but hadn't gone past the warning signs indicating the restricted area of the Hollow. Adam wondered if it was just a mutation, but she had confirmed that it wasn't, and believed she had found the last creatures belonging to a genus that had included much larger tunnel-dwelling creatures. Adam was hurt that his wife had kept this from him for so long, but Elaine wanted to ensure it was correct before telling anyone else. Marcus then went on a walk with his father, where Adam told him what it was like being a Gear, going where you were sent and watching out for your friends and comrades on the battlefield. Marcus was in awe by the camaraderie that Gears had, and said that he'll be a Gear as well, to which Adam told him he wouldn't need to be, because the war would be over by then, and these words had upset Marcus. Adam told Marcus that his mother Elaine had discovered some monsters, but Marcus didn't buy it, and said that monsters didn't exist, and even if they did, his old man would kill them. From here, Adam deployed to Kashkur, and Marcus started school weeks later, and he began trying to make sure he knew where his mother was at all times. His mother Elaine sometimes felt guilty about never giving Marcus a brother or sister. Many months later, Adam Fenix returned to the Fenix estate, after being shot in the leg during the Battle of Ragani. His wife came out to meet him, and she was really worried because she heard some bad things on the news about Anvil Gate, but Adam said it was the Connaught platoon that were caught there, not the 26th Royal Tyrant Infantry. Adam had told Elaine and Marcus that he was promoted to Major, but he wouldn't be deploying any longer. He had accepted a job at the Cog Defense Research Agency, where he would design a weapon that would end the war and prevent any more lives from being lost. Elaine was so proud of her husband and told him she had no doubt that he would succeed. As Marcus's childhood continued, Elaine was always busy and ignored her son to fully focus on her work. She kept a distance from both her husband and her son. But this was just like Adam. They both put their careers in front of their family, and therefore Marcus was pretty much left abandoned and not given a proper upbringing. And that is why Marcus spent a lot of his time with the Santiagos, because his parents never bothered to show any care or time, which is really sad. 9 years before Emergence Day, Elaine decided to go on another field research expedition into the Hollow under Jacinto, and this was in the restricted area. This was off limits, and thus she had wandered into uncharted territories, and unfortunately she was found by the Locust Horde and killed. Adam Fenix lied to Marcus and others about what had really happened, and that she had just gone missing. Adam later searched through Elaine's study to find clues to her disappearance, and discovered the existence of the Locust and Lambency from her notes. He later found some remains of her in the Hollow, nothing more than a few bones and pieces of clothing, but it was enough for him to identify his wife. Her research drove Adam to start his own research into Lambency, and he wanted to finish the story that his wife started. Adam wanted to find a way to defeat the Lambent. Adam Fenix eventually got the idea to build the emulsion countermeasure weapon based on what she had told him about using radiation to destroy cells infected by pathogens. And many years later, Adam Fenix was able to build the weapon, and with Marcus's help, he was able to use it to finally destroy Emulsion, the Lambent, and the Locust, when humanity was on the brink of collapse. Adam Fenix, thanks to his wife Elaine and his son Marcus, had saved humanity. Adam Fenix had finished the story that his wife Elaine had started. And that, my friends, is the story behind Marcus Fenix's mother, Elaine Fenix, in Gears of War lore. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and a special thank you to the YouTube and Patreon members for your extra support of me and the channel. Thank you so much. I'm your host Abz, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.